Hello, hello, Israel. It's me, Seven Heaven, coming to you once again with another video. Okay, I say I have no rights to the video or music. As always, for educational purposes only. We're gonna listen to Remedy H talk about the firmament. Let's get into it, Israel.
Who controls the firmament? Who controls this entire realm? We were fed a lot of garbage talking about some God or this whatever created the firmaments. Yet we fail to remember creating this realm. We are angelic beings, all right? In this physical sense. We fail to remember that we created this realm. This is what we fail to remember. We're the ones who went through the entire procedure of creating such beauty, because this is who we are as the angelic beings. We have an unlimited power that, cannot be measured whatsoever. We created this entire realm. And we're the ones who can control the firmaments. We're the ones who can open them. We're the ones who can close them. It's all through the astral realm, which is known as the spiritual realm. All right? Spiritual realm is the astral realm. Because the firmaments are all spiritual. Firmaments are literally gateways, different realms within this realm. That's all the firmament is another realm. Atmosphere is one firmament. This realm that we're on here, it's the lower atmosphere, which is the firmament. Yes. You had the magnetosphere, which is another firmament. The stratosphere, which is another firmament. The ionosphere, which is another firmament. Then you have the firmaments under the water. Yes. You have firmaments underwater. All right? And those brothers and sisters who live underwater, and those worlds underwater that are literally dry land, but it's just water. Us here, we're not underwater. We are literally in what you call the spacious realm, where we're dealing with, space. All right? Those who are underwater, they come from under the water and go through another firmament and go through another firmament. So when they said, we see these ships going in the water, where are they going? These are brothers and sisters who live in the firmaments beneath the water, beneath the surface of the water. It goes all the way down, and the technology they have to open up gateways where their vessel won't get wet by the water. All right? We as the original beings here on this realm here, the realm of Atlantis, this is the realm of Atlantis. I listened to just a small piece of Black Magic 363, and there goes Isis Wisdom talking about the realm of Atlantis. And I'm like, wow, this chick can't even create her own dialogue, because I'm the only one who's ever talked about the realm of Atlantis. I'm like, she's just as bad as her buddy Rashad Jamal. Can never create no dialogue of her own, which means that, they literally make shit up. But neither here nor there. We control the opening and closing of this firmament through devices What do you think we had all these gateways for? We had a shitload of gateways on this realm. And these Saxons wanted to think that it was some off-world beings who were using it to, they made it seem like they were using it to get inside of this here and this or whatever. No. We had those gateways, and those gateways could go way up in the air. Those gateways had the ability to levitate into the air and open up different parts of the firmament. The only reason why we created the firmament is because we needed to protect ourselves from those who wanted to invade our realm, who wanted to invade our planet. That's the only reason why we created it. It was a protection thing. All right? And over each realm has several firmaments. This is not the only realm. Each realm has several firmaments, and they're like protection barriers. Because when certain ships come in that don't belong here, those ships come in and they don't belong here, they're going to burn up. Oh yeah, they're going to burn up. And they're not going to be able to make it. These Saxons, they found another way. They found a back way. All right? They found a back way, and that's how they brought their ships in. They found they found a gateway. All right? They found a gateway. And that's how they got here. All right? They also found gateways through the mountains to get here. Through the mountains. Which is how they ended up here. All right? So, the Saxon Orientals are one and the same. So, that's how they got here to our planet. They found some back doors. That's how they were able to get that ship over the waters that hovered over both the Atlantic and the Pacific Sea. All right? Brothers and sisters, we're the ones who control the firmaments. If you want to open up the firmaments so that nothing but pure cosmic energy can come in to feed us, to help us to shift, then you must build the structures and the devices that will open it up. These structures and devices deal with copper and gold, quartz crystals, diamonds. Deal with all types of other metals, and they are circular in nature, or either in a triangular state as well. They're either in a triangular state or a circular state. And they're directed at an angle up into the atmosphere. And there's a certain frequency that opens it up. Frequency starts at 432. And then it goes up. But the frequency must equal out at 9, because we have a total of 9 9 spherical firmaments. We know the atmosphere, the ionosphere, the magnetosphere, what else we got? We got like, it's 9 of them. All right, it's 9 spherical firmaments that we have that takes us on a whole nother level. That literally that we got for protection. Okay, when we dealing with us as the original beings of this realm, we're 9 ether beings. So remember, we talked about the different ethers. We got 9 ethers. We have 9 different ethers in our bodies. So everything that we do is in the number 9. All right. You have other realms that deal with the number 8. You have other realms that deal with number 12, number 13. We got all these different realms, and these numbers are important because these numbers identify these different the different aspects of these different realms or whatever. All right. So we're looking at some powerful energy, brothers and sisters, and this is powerful information for us all as we begin to understand who we are as the original beings. All right? We have to understand who we are as the original beings. Understand that we have a purpose here to make sure that our realm is protected and everything is advanced into the proper state. But we're the ones who controls the firmaments. And I was listening to Isis Wisdom, and she was like, "Oh yeah, there are these entities that can control the firmament and open and close." I'm like, we're the entities. We're the individuals. We're the entities. We're the only ones who can control the firmament. We're the only ones who can go up there and do whatever. And we have, the Brotherhood, who are from other firmaments, Galactic Federation, whatever, and they can come in and out anytime they want to. The only reason why they can come in and out is because there's a certain speed that you got to travel. All right, you have to be able to travel at the speed of light in order to get through here, and they travel at the speed of light. All right, you have to travel at the speed of light to get through those 9 firmaments that's over our realm, and that's how they get in. But if we want nothing but pure cosmic energy to come in, so that we can recharge ourselves and rebirth ourselves, we have to build the devices to open up the firmaments. We're in control of everything on this realm, brothers and sisters. There's no outside entity that controls this. There's no outside entity. There's nobody outside of us. We're the only ones, and this is why these sections want to make sure that we stay in the sleep state, because they don't want us to know that we're the only ones who literally controls everything on this realm. We're what you call the Godhead of this realm. This is what we are. We're the Godhead of this realm. We are the true leaders of this realm. They want us to think that they are, but they're not. We're the ones who actually make the decision on what happens and what doesn't happen. We make the decision on who stays and who doesn't stay. We make the decision on what happens, everything. We make the decision. When we want things to happen, how we want it to happen, where we want it to happen. We the decision makers. And as a timekeeper, my position is to make sure that everything moves in sync the way it's supposed to. All right. So we talked about the different things that are happening right now. Just like we're approaching July 4th. All right. July 4th is the beginning of the solar-lunar convergence. All the suns and all the moons all over the cosmos converge together as one. We told you all that a shift would be happening this calendar month, this calendar year. And there was a frequency shift that took place. The first shift that we saw was a planetary shift, where we literally shifted, and the winds blew from north, south, east, west at the same time, which we told you all that something was going to be taking place December 22nd, right? Remember that? Beginning of the year 2022, we told you, said December 22nd, something's going to happen. All right, 12/22 of 2022, we told you something was going to happen. What happened? We had a pole shift. All right? We had a pole shift 12/22/2022. And everything shifted 180 degrees. Then we told you all again, we said, hey, June of 2023, there's going to be another pole shift. And what happened? That was a frequency shift. All right? We had the planetary shift, which will be a physical shift. And then we had a frequency shift. And then you have see all these Saxons looking and saying, what's going on? Why is the the Schumann resonance in light, and like this perfect harmonizing frequency. That was a frequency shift. All right. We next looking at a spiritual shift that's going to be taking place after July 4th. All right. So when we had let's see, which will be December of 2023. We're looking at a spirit shift. And it might just happen before December, because that spiritual energy is literally shifting now. And we can actually change the dates of that if we want to. But it's like every 6 months, we making things happen every 6 months, because we're looking at the hours. I even forgot what hour we're in. I gotta go back and see the hours, because I've forgotten what hour that we're in, because it's like everything is moving. Everything is moving so fast. You know, we're in the gates of Hermes. Everything is literally moving at a hyper rate. So our whole ordeal is to take ourselves into this powerful energy, all right, so that we can begin to move back into the area of power where we belong. With the planetary shift, with frequency shift, and we can tell the frequency shift because the frequencies all over this realm has literally shifted, changed. Next, we're going to have a spiritual shift. When that spiritual shift come in, that's literally our spirits shifting into a completely different energy, which causes our bodies to shift as well. See, this is all a part of the pole shift. We had a planetary pole shift, and we had a frequency pole shift, and we have a spiritual pole shift, where our spirits literally shift. All right? And I'm going to go to council with this. Because we're going to need this to happen before December. Because these motherfucking Saxons are going crazy. These motherfuckers have lost their goddamn mind. All right? You see, the money is going digital. All right? So, you know, like PNC Bank, you saw the publication that I sent. And PNC Bank says June 23rd, they're going mobile. There'll be absolute mobile banking. And that's why they're closing down all those branches. All right? When you talk about mobile banking, you're talking about digital banking. All right? So let's do the numerology. All right? June is the 6th month. 2023 is number 7, which makes it 13. All right? And the 23rd, let's say June 23rd. So, which is number 5. And 13 and 5 is 18. Wow. Which comes up to the number 9. So these Saxons even doing things in number 9. They realize it. They said June 23rd, 2023. They're going mobile banking. PNC Bank. All right. June is the 6th month.
Israel, all the banks is going to be that way. And everything will eventually be digital. Which means there will be no paper checks. Probably just be able to use your debit card or credit card. Everything eventually is going to go digital, Israel. And that's what Remedy H is trying to tell you. Majority of the banks are closing or shutting down. But then again, majority of the businesses are shutting down and closing down. People don't want to go to work. They would rather stay home. So everything eventually is getting ready to be closed.
2023 is number 7. It's 13. 23rd is 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 13 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. They're even working in the sync of numerology. They know what's going on. So that's number 9. So these are the things that we need to look at. These are the things that we need to focus on. But as a timekeeper, it's my duty to make sure that things happen the way it's supposed to happen. But we, as the original beings, have the ability to have the power. We're the ones who control the firmaments. We're the ones who control the firmament. There are no unseen entities or anything. We're the ones. All right. The spiritual shift takes us into a whole nother area of power, because this is where we begin to tap into our inner selves. This is where technology comes from. This is where intelligence comes. This is where our ability to spiritually grow comes. I mean, all these factors, these important factors, because this takes us back into absolute power. These sections want us to think that they have power, because we're taking away the physical dollar, we're going to go digital. That's about the closest we can get spiritual. And they go in digital because, like I said, that's the closest they can get spiritual. So that's like they try to use the number 9 to make us think that, oh yeah, this is all according to divine order. They want us to make us think it's divine order by doing things in the area of the number 9, because we know the number 9 the number 9 is divine masculine. Number 13 is divine feminine. So they're doing things in the number 9, which stands for divine masculine, and it's not. You know, they're more so trying to save themselves. They're more so trying to keep themselves alive. They try to keep themselves in the area of the power.
They know, Israel, that we're getting ready to go. They know our exodus is near, and they know the Most High is getting ready to come get us, and there's nothing they can do about it. They try to kill us off in the water and the food and the weather and the chemtrails. But as they know, we're still here, revolving, getting stronger.
That they created for themselves. And our spirituality, us awakening to who we are, is literally destroying everything that they created. And now we have to go deeper and deeper. We're the only ones who control the firmament, brothers and sisters. We control the firmament. We created the firmament.
And as they know, and we know, Israel, they don't have any power. They lost their powers when the veil was lifted and our eyes were open. We know now who we are. We are not asleep anymore. And this is what they're trying to do. Continuously trying to keep us in fear in the things that they do, and in all the distraction that's going on worldwide around the world. Still, nevertheless, our eyes are still open, and we are seeing what's going on. Our eyes are not being shut, and the veil is being lifted, and we see now. Can't keep us asleep anymore, Israel.
And our highest angelic self. And then from the highest angelic self, we creating this realm. We came down in this physical form through nature to enjoy what we created. We created the physical heaven. And before these Saxons came here to fight against us, we didn't know this chaos and carnage. I mean, we have been through wars, though, because there have been many beings who want to come and take over. And like we said,
because we know, Israel, that this is hell for us, but this is their heaven. We can't be happy on this earth, knowing that things are going and taking place, and we're dealing with so much hate and envy. We know our brothers and sisters and kids are being murdered and tortured. So how is this our heaven? It's not.
Said, these beings have been in existence for a long time. And you have beings all across the cosmos. Cosmos is literally nothing but that universal energy. All right? It's a multiverse energy. That's all the cosmos is. It's like a multiverse energy. And Cosmos, only thing Cosmos does is provides energy. Cosmos doesn't look at, well, who did this and who did this and I'm doing this. No, the Cosmos just creates energy. So you have entities all around, entities and organisms all around the cosmos that have other, how would we say it? They have ulterior motives that are not in balance with cosmic order, but that's when the beings who are supposed to be in the order of cosmic order are supposed to be able to destroy these organisms or these entities or these beings, and it's supposed to be able to send them to other places. You know, we can send them to distant realms, distant dimensions, far, far, far away, where it would take them forever to try to find where we are. I'm serious, brothers and sisters. I mean, when you talk about the dimensions and I mean, you got firmaments throughout the cosmos. And the firmaments are nothing but dimensions, different realms. That's all they are. I mean, you got trillion, or trillion. Serious. Nanillion, decillion. I mean, it's a decillion realms. I mean, they're countless realms and dimensions all across the cosmos. So we're looking at the power within us. We're the only ones who can control this. So like I said, I'm going to be going to council. I'm going to be visiting Council of Time so that the spiritual shift can take place a whole lot earlier than what it is supposed to take. All right? Because this needs to happen much sooner than later. I mean, December is nowhere from now. We're looking at the calendar view. But it's the shit that we got to go through as we get there. So when our spiritual energy shifts, the spiritual energy of our realm shifts right along with us, which is happening. And even
so whatever it is that they put on Israel, it doesn't do anything but make us stronger and stronger. And that's what they don't understand. How are we still here? How are we still revolving? How are we still living? How are we still being able to deal with what they're putting on us? Because of the Most High. Most High is keeping us strong. And the food we eat and the water we drink helps as well. And that's what they don't understand. They would never understand us, Israel, because they're not supposed to. Trying to be like us when they never will be. Trying to live like us and do the things even down to their bodies, Israel. It would never happen.
even though there is a minority of our beings who have awakened and the majority is still asleep, the minority is literally controlling everything right now. This is why it's important for you all to be in this awakened state. This is why it's important for you all to remain disciplined. This is why it's important for you all to remain in this heightened state of energy, because you're the ones who literally control this. When we open up the firmaments and allow this pure cosmic energy to come through, it will be the most beautiful energy you ever felt, brothers and sisters. This will be a peace that you can only imagine. It will be so much freaking peace. I mean, when I say peace, nothing will alter you. Nothing will move you. Nothing. It will be a peace beyond what you could imagine, and you will operate in the full area of cosmic energy that is available, which is unlimited. This is how we were able to build such great things. When George Lucas said that he created Star Wars from our history, that's our history. That's where we come from. George Lucas said he's created Star Wars from our history, but we had such a powerful peace among us that every level of knowledge, every level of intelligence, every level of technology was coming through us. Because the cosmos is nothing but technology. That's all the cosmos is nothing but technology. And we tapped into that program and we created these great and powerful structures, just like the pyramids. We had giant beings, It came to me, these giant titan beings who were on our realm who passed and died. These were beings who came to conquer this realm. And we in our heightened angelic form, we destroyed them all. And their carcasses are here to remind us that we destroyed all of them. They came here to conquer. They came here to conquer. We have had many different beings that are frozen in time come to conquer our realm, come to conquer us. And we we destroyed them and froze them in time. Yes, we did this, brothers and sisters. We did this. We, the original beings. This is how powerful we are. This is how powerful we are. This is the power that we possess that we don't know. And this is why these Saxons want to fight against us so much, because they know the power that we actually possess. They know the power that we possess is an unlimited force that cannot be argued with. It cannot be faltered. Cannot be. We are that people. We are those beings. So we are. So we control the firmament, brothers and sisters. But it's up to you to awaken to your spiritual state as the original being, as the original power of this realm. It is up to you to awaken to that original state so that you can go and to that ultimate power. And we are our own saviors, which means that we have the ability to save ourselves. All through our spirituality, all through taking ourselves into that next level of energy, that next level of power, bringing ourselves into that ultimate force, that ultimate energy. Why you think the Saxons want to give us doctrine and all this other bullshit, want to give us religion and all that other bullshit? They want us to have that because they need us not to know who the fuck we really are. They need us not to know the power that we really possess. They want us to think that money and things are our source of power, and money and things are not our source of power. Being one would equal with the cosmos, with it being at that perfect peace. And I know what it feels like. It's a beautiful peace where you can actually operate without emotions, and you operate according to cosmic dialogue. That which is not indigenous must go. That which is indigenous must be brought back to life. It kind of like works like that. All right, brothers and sisters. So just want to share that with you. We control the firmament, brothers and sisters. We're the ones who control this. All right? And we got to take back control. And you take back control through building and creating and designing different structures that will open up the sky. As I say, we went through this frequency pole shift. Now the next is pole shift. It's a spiritual pole shift where I will be going to counsel on this so that we can make that spiritual pole shift come faster than what it's supposed to come. All right? Nothing's set in stone because we control everything. All right? I pass this on to you, brothers and sisters. You know the deal. All power to the multi-chakra celestial angelic beings from chaos reigning through forever and ever. Remember, chaos is everything. We are chaos. We're change. Much power to you all.
Much love, Israel.